What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Titus here, and today we've finally done it. We have defeated heavy metal. Now, I've seen a lot of other people do team kind of breakdowns and guides and all that stuff, so I was kind of apprehensive of whether or not I should do one too, because I didn't want, I didn't really just want to copy anybody else. But I decided, after looking over some of the teams that people were showcasing, that I would showcase the team that I use to beat heavy metal. And the reason is because I believe that I have the most free-to-play friendly team on the market. Now, here's the thing. This team right here, super duper slow. Super duper slow. Okay, we've got Fire Gunslinger. He's giving us all of that turn meter boost. Really nice. Hog Chef, same thing. She's giving people single target turn meter fills. She's also cleansing and healing. Fire Popo we've got for more turn meter control, speed down, and the big max HP smacks on our A2. With Dark Giant, we've got, again, more turn meter manipulation. He's also bringing speed up and a heal on his A2. And we're bringing Light Sharpshooter for the buff strip, because basically the way this team is set up is we are trying to manipulate the boss's turn meter and the little minions on either side. We're trying to manipulate the turn meter so much that they basically never really get a turn. Now, the thing is, they will from time to time take turns, and that's why I have so much healing and such stacked on my team, because I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. This is not a speed team. The run is very slow, but it is consistent. It is consistent, and the nice part about it is every single champion you see on the screen, except for maybe Fire Popo Rider, who I don't actually remember, everyone else you're just given for free. The game just gives you these champions. And so the fact that you are guaranteed to get every single one of these champions, I think this is the most free-to-play friendly team you could potentially put together. Now, we're gonna go ahead and jump into a run. I'm going to talk you through it towards the end, because like I said, the run is very slow. And so you're not winning any speed races with this one. Okay. You're not winning. This is a tortoise build. You're slow and steady, and eventually you will win the race. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start up this run, and I'll catch you guys towards the end of it. All right, so as you can see there, that's the way the runs play out, really. I mean, as you can see there, 6-minute run. Now, to be fair to the team, the reason it's 6 minutes is because the Google Play app, the beta app that they have that I'm currently using to record on this, is not fully optimized for Element Fission. And so if you notice there's a lot of stuttering and stuff like that, that best time at 4:30 is about what I average when I'm playing on, say, BlueStacks or on my phone, where there's not as much lag and you know, choppy frame rates and all that stuff. I don't know why the beta does that, the Google Play beta, but it just does. And so as you can see, that's exactly the way the team plays out pretty much every single time. And if we're looking at this, these are both kind of buttons, but I guess I'll take the legendary one up. So going back over the team, we've got Gunslinger. The most important thing in my mind for the Gunslinger is to just make sure that he is crit capped, because he needs to be crit capped in order to get all of that action bar for allies. As you can see, I don't even have him booked out, right? I don't even have any of his skills leveled up. The mark being on a 3-turn instead of a 4-turn would be nice. It would definitely speed the runs up. And then the A1 is basically, I'm pretty sure it's just all damage modifiers when you book it up. So again, super friendly. Hog Chef, I obviously, oh, okay. Well, apparently I was missing a piece on the Hog Chef. So there you go. You can even have a piece missing on the Hog Chef. Now, I've seen a lot of people talk about taking Hog Chef out, and I think that is correct if you're putting together a very different kind of team, right? As you can see, I don't know if it's because the left totem little minion guy just moves faster than everybody else, but eventually you will get some dots put on you. Now, I think realistically, it's not a huge deal to not have a cleanser, but throughout these runs, one thing I will say that this video wasn't indicative of is I have had runs where the boss will take turns and also put damage over time on everybody. So I think for consistency's sake, I still think it's correct to keep Hog Chef in and keep the debuff removal, as well as her A2. I mean, you saw during that run, it pretty much always goes on Popo Rider and helps her cycle that AoE action bar down. Now, I think it'd be better if you could speed tune it to where Dark Giant is always getting that extra turn, because his ability to drop turn meter is just better, right? It's 50% versus 20%. So, you know, your mileage will vary there, right? Fire Popo Rider. Oh my God. Okay. I'm so embarrassed. As you can see, Fire Popo Rider also missing a rune, and we were able to complete the run. So that's, you know, your gear can be so bad that you just are missing pieces and you can still complete this run. Now, I will say, as I've tested this team, there is a failure state. There is. And that is until you hit, for at least from what I've noticed, about 60% accuracy, you will be resisted a lot. And so as you can see here, I've got 65 on Light Sharpshooter. I've got 57% on Dark Giant, 57% on Fire Popo. And as you can see, I have seen them get resisted every once in a while. So I'm thinking maybe 60% is like the perfect break point for what accuracy you need. I've seen people say as high as 80%, but I haven't noticed anybody being like, I've never seen Light Sharpshooter get resisted and she's at 65. If your accuracy is too low, especially on Dark Giant, you can fail, because if he gets resisted 2 or 3 times in a row, the boss starts taking a bunch of turns, the totems start taking a bunch of turns, and there's a good chance your run will fail. The nice part is, at least if the boss takes a turn and not the right hand minion, he'll have a shield, and that'll be annoying. It'll slow your run down for sure, but action bar manipulation still works even through the shield. Now, the failure state comes when this guy right here, the right hand minion, takes too many turns and starts keeping immunity cycling on the boss, because when someone has immunity, they are immune to action bar decreasing effects. So I think this right here, this is the team, like I said, this is the team that I used in order to get Heavy Metal 10 done, and every single one of these champions is given to you by the game. And as you can see, a lot of the gear requirements are not super crazy, These champions are not moving super fast. They're not in crazy good gear. You know, my Hog Chef is missing a piece. My Fire Popo Rider is missing a piece. You know, 148 speed, not crazy fast. 150, not crazy fast. 215 is fairly fast. I think I actually do have a speed rune. I do. Okay. Yeah. So I have a speed main stat rune. I think if anything, the two people that you really want speed on, or maybe three, is Dark Giant, Fire Popo, and Fire Gunslinger, because those three right there are pretty much all of your turn meter manipulation. Light Sharpshooter actually does have some on her A1, but it's kind of negligible. And really the biggest thing is the 30% action bar increase that she's bringing, along with if the boss does take a turn, or God forbid the right minion takes a turn and starts giving immunity and shield, you have a fallback for buff removal to get rid of that, or else that'll doom your run. So that's the team that I put together. I think anybody can put this team together, not super high rune requirements, and you will at least be able to get heavy metal 10 done and dusted. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you like what you see, like, subscribe, all that fancy YouTube stuff. It really means a lot to me. It helps out the channel a ton, and I can't thank you guys enough for, you know, all the love that you guys have shown me. But that's been it for me for now, guys. And until next time, I'll see you. Oh my God, what's this? Well, I noticed in posts that I hadn't mentioned. I want to give a shout out to all the people in the comments from the original heavy metal video where I was struggling. People like Mike Ludz Fundy, Buster Brown, Male Zach, you especially. I see you in my comments all the time trying to drop the knowledge, man. Really appreciate that. So just want to give a quick shout out to all the people who helped in the comments. And eventually I just decided to take out the water gyro and put in Dark Giant, as I'm sure you noticed. So for all y'all who helped me in the comments in that previous video, love you.